Hi YouTube, it's Sarah back for Peace, Love, and Stitches. I am sorry we did not have a video last week. I had gone to a concert with my dad last week, and didn't get home until 11. And then I literally didn't do any stitching that day, and I didn't do any stitching on that Saturday either, so that was quite unexpected, but it was a good weekend. So today is Friday, the 28th of February, so it's the last day of February. I have not calculated how many stitches I've done for this month because I'm missing a couple days. And see, I didn't stitch yesterday either, so let's see. Right now, since I'm not sure if I'll be stitching this evening, I have done, for stats wise, 11,090 stitches for this month. There's some noise happening. I apologize. So I've done 11,090 stitches for this month, and I've had 3 new starts, which was Pickles, Pickles by Carolyn Manning. This is one of the new starts. This happened on the 1st of February. The second, I'm not prepared right now. Oh, if you can hear noises like dog barks, I'm sorry, my window is open, and that one's in the house, so there's not a lot I can do about her. So you'll probably hear some dog barking. Okay, so the second new start I had was the 10th of February, and that was actually one that I should be working on today. My goodness, they are loud. Dogs. Okay, so I started Whispers of the Wild. This is a chart from Thread Geeks. Don't ask me how to pronounce the artist, but she's gorgeous. I have a couple of her charts for her artwork. I just think it's beautiful. I like the muted colors of it all, so I started in the top left corner of her, and I'll show you my progress for her. Then on the 17th of February, I started Madame Butterfly. I don't want to edit the legend. I don't do that. I started Madame Butterfly. Whoa. And that is her. She is so pretty. Of course, this, you would know this by another, what is it? Not Madame Butterfly. I had gotten it before the ones on Haid, and then I actually rebought it on Haid as well. So it's actually She Sleeps with Butterflies, I think is what it's called. But, so I have this one. I keep calling it Madame Butterfly, but that's okay. So those were my new starts that happened this month. This month we also had 2 snow days, go figure on that, in February. And I think we had 2 last month too. We've already had more snow down here than we have had in the past couple of years, which is crazy. Granted, it didn't really stick and stay around very long, but it was still fun to see. So I can get into the 2 weeks of stitching that has happened. And so we'll just go ahead and start off with the butterfly one that I've showed you. So she has had 235 plus 281. Oh, that's inaccurate. Because it is accurate, brain. Okay. She has had 516 stitches. She's stitched 2/1 full cross on 18 count fabric, so she's going to be a little bit of a biggie. And she's at 0.52%. This is where she is right now. I feel like my lighting is very dull and very dark. I don't like that. Did it just really get that dark? Lighten up. Come on. There we go. Brighten up. I don't think you guys can really see that. So it's kind of dull and dark in here, which is because it is dark in here on a regular basis. I'm trying to find, sorry, if I can find a little bit of a light source. Let's see if I can turn this lamp over here. Okay, maybe that might help. I know that might be a little distracting. I don't know if that's gonna help or not. I think that just makes it worse. Oh, that way. Yeah, I think that just makes it worse. I don't like how it's dark in the house. It's always dark in here. Anywho, my eyes are starting to really bug me. Oh, well, that's not terrible. It just is dark when it gets up close. Maybe that's a little bit better. Let's focus. That's a bit better. It's still a little dark in nature, but that's where we're sitting at. I have gridded out, brighten back up, there we go. I have gridded out the entire page because I felt like, well, I could just start stitching it color by color through the page and see how that would get me, because I think that would just work better for this project. And then, wow, they're really going at it out there. But then I just did not pick it up again. So I had 2 days of stitching. Next, I will show you the Jelly World, so the AIDS style. Jelly World from the last couple weeks got, let's see, week 3 for me, so it had 2150 that week, and it had 1500 the week before, so it got 3650. If you've heard somebody talking, that's my dad. He's outside in the backyard, and my window's open, so you can hear him. Jelly World, I only have parts of the pattern, so we only have the first 4 pages, and so far I've been kind of working over here on this page. Don't know why I decided to just stitch across and then try to finish this page. So this page is almost complete. I don't know, I don't like how dark it is in here today. It's really annoying. I need to get better lighting. So we'll work on that for the next few videos. How about that? But yeah, so I just kind of started working on this page and just about got it. Dude, this camera. Maybe I need to tilt. Should I tilt it like that? Can you see better? Or worse? I feel like an optometrist. Oh, that's a little bit better. Okay. I'll stay there. I do feel like an optometrist when I say that. Those of us with glasses. So I was working on this page and got that bigger jellyfish there completed. I don't remember if I finished. I think I finished these two in the corner too, and then just started bringing up that part to kind of connect over there. So I'm not sure if I'm just gonna try to finish this whole page or if I will scoot over, like scoot over here and just work up here next time. Because I think there's only like right there kind of bit that's needing to be done, but we'll see. That finished out at 59.99% for this month, even though I wanted to hit 66%. So we're just a little shy of 6% behind on what I wanted to have done, because I wanted to get it to where I would be 100% completed in March for the 4 pages, but we'll take what we can get, because my goal for this year is literally just 6 pages on it, so I can get the other style charts. So I'm not at all irritated with the progress that I have on it. So that is that one. So I showed you the chart for Pickles, but I didn't show you the actual pattern. So this is Pickles. I really love this pattern. I love green is my favorite. I do love Pickles too, but this is Pickles for that. It is stitched. Jelly World is 2/1/10 stitch on 28 count. So Pickles is stitched 1/1 full cross on 25 count. I am stitching it from the paper pattern, and I'm counting using a little tally counter. So Pickles had 1 day so far within the 2 weeks, because it just kind of is whenever I feel like I have enough energy and still want to stitch on something, I will pick up Pickles, because I'm trying to go across the top row of the first one, which is this one. Is this one right here. So we're just trying to get across the top to make sure that we actually have enough space all across our fabric, and I believe we do. So this is where Pickles is right now. Colors are so, there you go, that's not too terribly bad. It is 1/1 full cross on 25 count. He got 151 stitches between the last 2 weeks. I kind of did a little bit of like percentage-wise finagling on how to figure it out, and I think it's roughly at 2.32%, but I could be wrong. I'd have to recalculate it again. So during the month of February, Pickles has had 4 stitching days, so that's not really terrible. That's not actually that bad, considering that he was a new start and was an unplanned new start. We just kind of decided to go, hey, we need to see if we can put it on this fabric. So there is one more swatch of this fabric that I'm going to try to fit another one on, and that is sunflower seeds. But I haven't started that yet. So that is Pickles. Here we go. So last week I had pulled Cottages by the Sea by Dimensions, which is that one. This is a stamped or printed fabric, so some of it is stitched and some of it is not. It's that really interesting cotton fabric that is just extra. It got 187 stitches. I'm not sure where I know I stitched a little bit down here, a little bit down right here. I know I stitched some up here, and I did stitch over here too, and probably in the cottages a little bit, but I was kind of just filling in, maybe? I don't know if you can see that really well, or not. We're still very dark. I don't like it. Okay, that's a bit better. So I worked on it kind of all over the place just because I was trying to, that's a bit better. If only I could hold it straight. So I was trying to just get some of the threads that I had hanging, because they were just kind of hanging there. They were really bugging me, so I just kind of stitched those in and then just went wherever. So as you can tell, this fabric holds where you fold it very well, and crinkles and all that kind of stuff. So we are kind of just working on it everywhere, wherever it takes a notion to go. I do not know the percentage on it, and I haven't even started back stitching yet, but we are moving along on it. It has moved quite a bit more this year than it has in a while, so I am by no means upset at that. I'll just go back in there later. Okay. Then next I did have Pride and Prejudice again. That was this week. Pride and Prejudice so far, I didn't stitch on it yesterday, so it's only had 129 stitches and it is at 8.75%. We are still striving for that 10% goal. Oh, I'm sleepy. I worked an 8-hour shift today, so Pride and Prejudice is stitched on 32 count Valor 2/2 in the color 368 from Dimensions. Oh, there it goes. You can actually see that. I'm so proud that this camera shows that. So that is the color, although the color is a little bit more vibrant of a green. Ooh, focus. Of a green than it is. Oi. Can we... Come on. There we go. It's a bit more vibrant and looks a bit better, so it is very tonal. This go around we did actually finish over here the tree and everything for Longbourn. For those of you who are Pride and Prejudice fans, this is the Longbourn house, or the Bennett house. So all I have left to do is just the border bit over here on this side, and then that whole vignette will be finished, and then I just have to kind of figure out if I want to keep going on this side to get to the outside border for the whole thing, that big floral border, or if I want to go down and do another field, or if I want to go over here and do, I think I want to leave that one over here because that one is Pemberley, and it's got Mr. Darcy and Elizabeth in it, and I think I want to leave that as last. So I have choices to either go down and do another field, go up and do the quote, or go over this way and start on the big border. And I think that might be what I do, is go this route to try to start on that floral border. So when it comes out again. So then this week as well, we stitched on Whispers of the Wild, and it had 2 days. I should be stitching on it today, but we've been kind of feeling like we just want a review of how we're doing things, so we might still have our 2 projects to focus on for the week, but I am really feeling like I want to have pull out some projects to finish them off, because I just feel like I want to and get more progress than I do. So we did pull Whispers of the Wild, or Whispers as I am calling it. Oops. Let's turn the volume up. We don't want to do that. So it came out 2 times this week. It's been out twice this month. Well, pardon me, 2 weeks this month, not 2 times. It's been out a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. This month. This week it had, let's see, at 293, so it have got roughly 300 stitches. It is sitting at, oh, I didn't tell you, yeah, I did tell you what Pride and Prejudice was on. Brain farted out. Okay. Yeah, hiccups. So we got 293 stitches in this week for Whispers of the Wild. It is seated at 0.75%. Excuse me. 0.75%. It is on 28 count antique white Lugana 2/1 tent stitch. It's gonna look really dark and dreary because we are just in that top corner with the trees, and it's a little dark for this corner. But we have this one white bit right here that is a tree that is coming out in the background. Oh, I confetti so far, so that's something new for me. I don't know what this part is yet. I'm not sure what that is. Could be a tree branch, I think. That's the tree branch. So we are just stitching trees right now. It's a little dark in this corner, but and this is all new for me for Thread Geeks. I think Thread Geeks are potentially just a little darker charts than other places, but I'm not mad about it. I really loved this artwork and had for so long, and it's been a fantastic experience to have a Thread Geeks design in my whips. So I'm actually looking forward to that. Getting more progress into it anyway. I'm also looking forward to having more of their patterns in my whip list, because I do have a lot more patterns from them. That is all I have done. So we are going to turn the volume down. I'm going to spin my wheel to get my focal whips for this week. And then we're going to see what else I might pull out. Oh boy. Oh look, there's the butterfly. So She Sleeps with Butterflies is coming back out. And for our little non-full coverage ones, let's see here. Oh, we're gonna get Lovebirds. That's fun. I haven't had that one yet. Okay, so we're going into March. We're gonna have Butterfly and Lovebirds for the first week. So this one. Just gonna write these down. There we go. And we'll see where we go. So that'll be my two picks, but I am kind of thinking that I might have extra whips just in case. Oh, we are blurry. Bring us back. Okay. I might have some extra whips throughout just in case, because I'm really feeling like I want some more whips. I feel like the two, while two is great, I just sometimes, once I hit the end of the week, I kind of just don't want to stitch on them anymore. So I might have, like, do what I've been doing and try to stitch as much as I can on the more, like, focusy kind of whips at the beginning of the week, like I have been. And then, if I'm not feeling them towards the end of the week, I might start pulling out something to work on, to focus on towards it being finished, like some something that is closer to being done. So I have a list of a bunch of them that I want to finish, and they're on my Notions app. So this is a huge list on my Notions app. Yes, I have a couple that are marked out. Oh dear. And so I have finished those two that I've chose. Oh dear. Oh. that I checked off, but I have a bunch to choose from that I'd like to finish, and bring it back, that I'd like to finish, and we are so blurry. Come on. Well, anywho, I have a bunch, if I could get it to focus. Oh, look, there we go. I have a bunch of projects on there that I would like to finish that are closer to being done. At least some smaller ones that are closer to being done. Some of the big ones are ones that have more progress on them that I could work on to get it closer to being done, but they aren't exactly where they could really be done. Like, let's say my Mickey and Minnie, which has, I think 64%. So it's like, it's got a lot of it done, but it's not close enough to being finished. But if I worked on it enough, it could be finished. That kind of stuff. Same with the Rainbow Celebration Fairies that's on there. That's the 22% project. So it's like, things like that are what I put on there. And smaller ones like Story Keep, Life is an Open Book, Paris. Got QS Butterfly, or Dragonfly? QS Dragonfly. Since he's like 10%, or Blue Butterfly. What's a Dragonfly? I know what that is. I am struggling today. QS Dragonfly is actually a very long time standing old chart pattern, paper pattern that I have. So, and of course you've got stuff like Hot Air Balloon and Sunlight. Those are, I think, in the 20% area. So they're further along, but they're not quite close enough to be completed yet. And of course we got Bork and Eve Dallas. That one is 30-something% right now. And things like that. Maui Princess, I think, is only at 15, but she's an older pattern that I've had for a while. Nope, she's at 11. She's 11% done, but she's an older pattern, and I'd like to get her done at some point to get her off of my scroll frame. Harmony was a freebie, and that one, I started it, love it. It's on 28 count 2 or 1/10 stitch, by the way. That one's at 25% and almost has a row finish. So there's a bunch of them, like Mechanical Seahorse. So that one's at 36% done. So there's a bunch. And then I've got some small ones, like His Name is Jesus. I finished one, and I have another one that is at 50%. Old Rugged Cross is at least about halfway done. Cherry's Jubilee, Grasshopper Pie, they're roughly in the same place. The Castle Homecoming style is more than halfway done, because I think I was on part 8 or 9, and there were only 12, so that one is way almost done. There's a Classic Christmas Salve, which I think I stuck the fabric down. I only have 2 characters left to do, and then that one's done. So there's a bunch of different projects that I can pick from. Oh, there's that Cupcake Dreams one that I desperately need to finish. That is at 76%. Why have I not finished it? I don't know. Y'all probably know. The Cupcake Dreams, Tilton Crafts. It was a freebie. Yeah, I could potentially finish it. I just have to do it. And that one was 1/1, I think, on 25 count. It's tiny. I took out all the white background and was just stitching the cupcake, and it's just finished. That one is so confetti heavy that it's hard to stitch, but that's another story. So anywho, I have completed Let's Bark. That one I finished last year, and of course the 24 Sal from last year, that one got completed. So I have finished 2 off of this list. and I just have a crap ton more, and I just would like to either work on some of them to get them closer to being done, or possibly just work on one, focus on it periodically, at least throughout the month or months, and see if I can get some of them done. And if I can't get some of them done, then they'll at least get closer to being done. But I'm just feeling like I need to have some more progress and more variety of whips. And it's just the 2 whips a week is just not doing it for me. I don't know what I'm gonna do, because I'm still trying to figure out how to get everything, and been exhausted recently, but I'm also changing medications. So for those of you who don't know, I have Crohn's disease, and I've been on a medication for 6 years now. It was, whenever I started it 6 years ago, it was new then, and I kind of went through the transition of new medication then, and it was a little bit like you get really sleepy, really tired, and just worn out, and you're just, you know, certain things hurt. So right now I'm in the transition of getting ready to start another new medication, since this one that I've been on has now quit working, which is part of life. When you have been on it for 6 years, your body just kind of quits taking it. So I have been exceptionally exhausted, and I can tell that that's possibly what's going on. So there may not be as much progress like I would want for the next few weeks until I start getting that new medication in and getting adjusted, but we shall see. So whatever progress I get, I will show, and hopefully I will get some stuff. Get some stuff done. But for now, we'll see what I hopefully will have. And I'm hoping to have a bit more as far as like more projects, because I just feel like 2 projects is not enough to show. I honestly have shown y'all, I think, 4 for the last few weeks of the month, and 4 is okay, but it's just not, I feel like there should just be a little more. I don't know why. I'm used to having multiple things, and I'm used to having loads of progress, but I just think that if I were to be a monogamous stitcher, I'd probably lose my mind. But at the same time, I want that progress level of a monogamous stitcher. I just don't know what project I would pick that I would just sit and stitch on until I got tired of it. You know what I mean? I used to stitch like that too, where I would start something and I would just stitch on it, and I would honestly stitch on it until I reached 10% of the new start, and that's when I would get tired of the colors, and then I'd switch, or I'd start something else. So I'm not sure how I will work it, but I'll eventually figure out a good happy medium for myself. One day. Today is not that day, but one day. Anywho, I will see you guys in about a week, I think, and and we will do another video then. Hopefully I will not be quite as exhausted, and hopefully there won't be as much noise. I hope I'll have a lot of things to show you, so I will see you guys next week. Bye.